So I'm back with another makeup tutorial, as you can tell by the title, and this is another fall look, if I didn't just say that. Today I'm actually using my Stila in the new palette that has all of these beautiful matte shades. I absolutely love this palette. I mean, it is matte and it's all the rage with matte eyeshadows and matte everything right now. So I thought I would incorporate this lovely palette inside my makeup look today. Now, off subject, I did wear this look even for like last year, in the past year or so. It just so happens that I finally got around to filming it. When I wear this look seriously gets so many compliments by so many people, and it's really basic. I seriously take like not even 10 minutes to do this look because it is that easy. But every time I wear it, people are like, oh my god, your eyes, like, you look so amazing, your skin, everything. So I thought, since it is gonna be fall time and I need to put out these makeup tutorials, I thought, why wouldn't I share this look, since I feel like it is super fall appropriate. Today we're gonna do a little bit something different. We're gonna start off with skin, and I'm taking the Makeup Forever concealer palette and I'm taking the orange shade out of it just to conceal the darkness around my mouth. I've been noticing a lot of darkness in pictures in those areas, and orange concealer is just going to help brighten those areas up for ya. Oh, nice car. Ugh. So it looks weird like this, but once you add foundation, it'll look totally different. I know in the beginning it just looks like a weird mess, but I promise you foundation does wonders on top of the orange concealers. So I'm trying out the Bareskin foundation once again, because remember I said I was going to give out a review, but honestly guys, I was going to tell you guys that I absolutely hated it, but I'm testing it out again, and we're going to see how I feel, and so far I think I don't like it. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out with the Real Techniques brush. Now, you guys are probably wondering why I started off with, oh, let's hide those brows and voila. You guys are probably wondering why I started off with the foundation. It's just this foundation takes forever to dry, so I wanted to give it some time to set. So I did my makeup, my eye makeup, while my face makeup was drying. So then I took the In the Know palette by Stila, and then as you saw, I mixed two shades, which were Desert and Clay. Desert is more of like a baby-ish khaki color, and Clay is more of like a pinky beige shade, and they're both matte. So I took a fluffy brush and just went ahead and blended those two shades into my crease as my transitional shades. This look is really easy. You're pretty much using 3 eyeshadows, and that is about it. I then go in with the Fire matte eyeshadow, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous burnt deep orange shade that I absolutely love. I've been obsessed with shades like this for like the past year, and I'm just going in and packing that shade on. It is super pigmented, but I really want it super dense, close to the lash line, and then I brought it up into the crease slightly. Now with this shade, even though it is super pigmented, I just kept packing it on because I really want it to be intense and really intensify the shade that it truly is in the pan. I love, love, love this shade, guys. Like, look at it. There's not a lot of companies that come out with shades like this, and unfortunately I have yet to see one in the drugstore, but the minute I find one in the drugstore, I will let you guys know. So now I'm just bringing it a little bit into the crease, but not too much. Just enough so that when I go in with my blending brush like so, it'll blend out the reddish shade into the crease so that it has a nice gradient effect. Now I'm going back and forth with my fluffy brush that I use to apply the transitional shades, and I'm going into circular motions as well as windshield wiping motions back and forth. And you just want to make sure this is super blended out because you really want a blown out look as opposed to a harsher typical eyeshadow look where you can see where certain transitions are. You really want to take your time blending. I mean, these shadows are easy to blend, so it's not too difficult. And then I'm just taking a mixture, or actually I believe I just took I took a mixture of Desert and Clay again, and then I just buffed that right into my crease just to kind of settle down the redness, because once you blow it out, the fire shadow out, it looks a little bit red, but I still want it to look more warm, so I went ahead and applied both of those transition shades just to help blend it out a lot easier. And then I added some more fire to the lid to intensify it. Going in with the shade Win, which is a matte vanilla-ish, well, matte cream shade. And I'm placing that as my highlight right underneath my brow bone, which you guys know I love more of like a matte brow highlight. And I'm just placing that right there. And with a clean blending brush, I'm just going to go in and blend everything seamlessly just so that there's no crazy, ridiculous transitions. You know what I'm saying? And then with a waterproof black eyeliner pencil, I'm going in and just lining my top lash line and then buffing that out with a pencil brush. So you don't have to get specific and all nice and neat, because if you really saw these lines, they were crazy, but I'm just adding a little bit of that to add some definition. And then I just went back in again with the pencil just to help deepen it up a little bit, because I didn't want to do a wing liner. You can if you want. I just like how a blown out black liner looked. And then I went ahead and lined my tight line with the same waterproof pencil, and I also went ahead and added it to the my waterline as well, just to create a really smoky effect. If you have super small eyes, you can minus this step and add a nude liner instead. Black tends to close off and make it super smoky, but if your eyes are small, do a nude. I then went ahead and took the shade Ebony, which is a matte black shadow, and I just placed that on top of the liner to help make it last longer. And then I took an angled brush and just added some of that fire shade onto my lash line. And then I just wanted to like pretty much buff out that liner, but it didn't do too much justice for me. So I went in with the shade, what is it, Earth? Earth, and I buffed out the eyeliner with the eyeshadow just so that it blended and transitioned a whole lot better compared to just the red eyeshadow by itself. And then with that same pencil brush that I used to buff out the eyeliner on top of my eyelid, I used that to buff that out as well. And then I went and added some more red under there, just to really intensify it. Curl your lashes, girl, because we are getting ready to add some of that mascara and add some false lashes, honey, because false lashes just really changes the whole look. If you're young, you don't need false lashes. If you don't want false lashes, you don't have to. Add a million coats of mascara if you have amazing lashes. Unfortunately, I was not blessed enough to have amazing lashes. So then I'm just going in with the Demi Whispies and the number 120s, which are amazing. And I use these specifically because, one, they look super full, and especially when you add mascara, they just look so natural and they flare out. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. See that? Yeah, buddy. It just looks like your eyes are flared out. That's all. I took the Smashbox BB Eyes, which is basically a concealer slash highlighter slash eye cream slash amazingness, and I added that underneath my eyes as a highlight and also to help conceal and clean up any mess. Even though these eyeshadows don't have a lot of fallout, I still went in and just added it anyways. And then with the same foundation brush I just went ahead and buffed out that concealer. I love this foundation brush, guys. Like, seriously, I feel like going to Ulta and purchasing them, like all of them, like all of their foundation brushes that they have in stock, because they're so good. They blend everything out so seamlessly. I just took a Sephora brush and blend out the concealer that was closer to the, what was it? The bottom lid. And of course, you know this step, I'm taking the banana shade in the Anastasia Contour Kit powder, and I'm just adding that on top of the concealer I had applied to really set that and hold it into place, prevent it from creasing. Even though this concealer doesn't crease amazingly, but I still just did it because it's a habit. I took my Cover FX Mattifying powder, and this is a translucent powder, believe it or not, in the shade medium though, so it's a little bit color. I just press that into my skin just so that I can set the rest of my face foundation wise. And as you can see, I really did this step last because that foundation, if you put powder on it too fast, it just gets weird. With the clean blending brush, I just went in and buffed out the bottom lash line just in case any concealer or translucent powder had gotten over it. So that's all that I'm doing. And then I went ahead and took a contour brush. Ugh, I'm in love with this brush. I love this brush from Crown. I've had it forever, but I've been recently grabbing for it a lot. I took the shade Havana, I believe, and then I contoured my cheeks. You guys know these steps already. Like, pretty much do it all the time. And get close to that hairline, lash line, hairline, what? With the clean powder brush, I'm just taking it and buffing out the contour and the highlight pretty much together, just so that it's not so much to blend out later on. Because you know me, I get a little heavy-handed with the contouring. I will admit, I love chiseled faces. Not too chiseled though. And then with MAC's blush in Peaches, usually I go for Melba, but for today, I don't know, I felt like going more towards Peaches. If you guys have Melba, amazing, go for it. If you have Kat Von D's blush in Wish, it's a really good one too. It'll look just as amazing, but today I just opted out for Peaches. I am then taking my Candlelight Glow powder from Too Faced, and I am taking a mixture of the yellow and a little bit of the pink, just a tiny bit of the pink, but mostly focusing on the yellow side, and I highlighted my cheekbones, center my nose, and my Cupid's bow. Going in with a clean fiber brush, I went in and buffed everything together. Now I'm adding a lipstick from Bite Beauty. Ooh, mine is all yucky. But this is the shade Retsina. I went for a more nude lip. You want to go for a bolder lip or a brown lip, go for it. It's all up to you. I decided to do a nude because my eyes are so loud. And then I topped that off with Buxom's lip gloss in White Russian, just to give me more of a glossy, pouty appearance. And I love this combination together. I almost forgot about it, and now I fell back in love with it. So that is the finished look, my loves. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, this look is gonna look great on pretty much everyone because I am really trying to just focus on every skin tone, not just on medium skin tones. But yeah, let's look at each other awkwardly. And I thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment down below on what you guys think or what you want me to do next. And that is it.